Psalms 124 and verses 2 says, "If it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick, when their wrath was kindled against us." Giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Harakah, Gwadash. Giving double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutes to all the 144,000 elect out there. Keep fighting. You must out of this bitch. And I believe it's the Sabbath evening. We're still in the Sabbath evening, so Shabbat Shalom to all the sincere out there. So they would have swallowed us up, man. There's no doubt about that. They've got that confederacy right from the jump. You can go back to Cain and Abel, Jacob and Isaac, Cain and Abel, or even back to Genesis 3 and 15. That perpetual hatred that they have, the ancient hatred. So they would have swallowed us up, and it carries right up to this very day. That perpetual hatred. Hence why you're seeing Nero 47. I believe that's his new name for the last Trump. But yeah, that hatred is seething. It's seething through their gnashing of their teeth. So it goes all the way back. There's another precept, and I'm out here just like I say, taking it easy on this Sabbath evening. Getting a little bit of the fresh air, what's left of it, what they haven't destroyed of it in the forest bathing, catching up a little bit with the birds and that. Yeah, getting filled in. So Joel's chapters 3, and this backs up what I just read. Joel's chapter 3 and verse 3 says, "And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine." Right, and that's what they do, and they're still doing that. Don't get it twisted. We say that's what they did when we were bargaining chips, and we were they're exchanging just objects, not even seen as human. 3/5 of a human. That's how they classed us, and they still have that same attitude towards us, where they say all these people are low IQ, and that's what they do, right? That's what they did. Sold a girl for wine that they might drink. It's all to do with their celebrations. We're just collateral damage to them, profit to them, stepping stones for them, and that they use to get where they want to go. So they would have swallowed us up, man. Then they, Psalms 124 and 3, "Then they had swallowed us up quick, when their wrath was kindled against us." The swallowing up goes into to destroy, right? When you get into the strongs of it, balapa lath, right? The root, swallow up, to destroy, to cover, to devour, to eat, to spend up. Once again, we were just their collateral, their ways of bargaining and exchanging to make profit. And when you get into the details of it, it's horrific what happened to us on the transatlantic slave trips. It's an horrific thing. And let me hit some precepts to back that up, because the Most High hasn't forgot that. So they would have swallowed us up. We would have been nothing but a memory to them. Let's hit another one here. And we're going to take it nice and slow and put this energy, this vibration out there, because we know that they're cut, they're hurt. Right? Psalms 33 and 16 says, "There is no king save by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength, and whose is A horse is a vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his great strength. Behold, here we have it now. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him. All right, so we never forget, that's where the power is, that's where the strength is. What I touched on a little bit yesterday was Elisha and the Elijah, well-known, them seeing the chariots that was hidden for a period of time, but Elisha's eyes was opened, and he was Elisha was the attendant or the helper or the servant of Elijah, and Elijah opened his eyes so that he can see that we were packing. Right, we were packing. We had a powerful military that was able to destroy the Assyrian army. And what happened? They ended up throwing them into blindness. They had the power. They had the authority. They threw the Assyrians' armies into blindness and led them out of the town and basically left them there. But they could have deleted all of them. But it was just to show the strength and the power of the Most High via the chariots. So this is what they be thinking. This is what the carnal people they be thinking. This is what the E's today, Nero 47 be saying outwardly in his heart, and that's why they be deploying all those military and national guards, right, all to these other states. And even yesterday, while I finished doing my video, the Most High let something, it brought up a manifestation as I was talking on that very subject, that they showed a little bit of their strength. That helicopter that looked like a military helicopter, and it came swooping around, and it was swooping down, and you can hear it, right? Because they really got itchy fingers, you know. They got itchy fingers. They want to get busy. So they were showing a little bit, playing with their toys, right? Just yesterday, as I was talking about the chariots, right? Yes, they'll be mobilizing, but the Most High be mobilizing. As I saw Sunday morning, a host of armies, a host of chariots, La Yahweh Sabata Awaf, right? Which means the Most High's host of armies, Yahweh's host of armies. And if anybody has a right to boast, right, is Yahshua Allah, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Yeah, but let them carry on. Right, Psalms 33 and 18 says, behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, and upon them that hope in his mercies. And he surrounds us and he encamps around us via his angels, his chariots. Let me get back to 16 and read that again. There is no king save by the multitudes of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. Yeah. And whose is a vain thing, right? The helicopters, the military, what they be shucking and throwing around, playing with their toys, trying to flex their muscles, show their power. It ain't nothing to the Most High. And whose is a vain thing? It's just vain, as it says there. Whose is a vain thing, right? There's stealth bomber ships, they're stealth planes, right? The intercontinental ballistic missiles. Trump's got and you know, Nero 47 has he has a what do you call it, an armored vehicle, and I think it's called Satan or Devil, something to that effect. I think it's something like that. As a matter of fact, let me check. Let me just fact check that. This ain't gonna be a long video, but in way of reminder. Donald Trump's armored truck. What's Donald Trump's armored truck called? Donald Trump's armored truck. I'm gonna ask this to what is the name of Donald Trump's armored truck? Let's see what it says here. Donald Trump's president armored Limousine, what's it called? Limousine is officially known by the nickname The Beast, right? Doesn't that go into Revelations 12, right? The beast, right? Which is modern day, the ancient Romans described as the beast, and then you got the revived Romans, which are the image of the beast, right? And this is the name of it, the beast of Kallik, something like that. The current model, which was commissioned by the U.S. Secret Service. There you have it. And debuted during his presidency in 2018. Was built by General Motors. So that's the name of Trump's, that's one of his toys. And it's even given me a video there. Could even do a video on it at a later date. But that's the name of, this is what they be showing and having their faith and their trust in. Donald Trump's armored truck. And when you get into it, there's a whole heap of things that they put into that to protect him from being being deleted. Right? The beast, Donald Trump's armored truck. Anyway, let's get back. So there is no king saved by the multitudes, back to Psalms 33 and 16. There is no king saved by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. And whose is a vain thing, or Trump's armored car, the beast, is a vain thing to the Lord. Right? Vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by a great strength. And I'm going to read that again in the NLT. It says, the best equipped armor cannot save a king, nor a great strength enough to save a warrior. Don't count on your war horses, right? The helicopter, what I saw yesterday, swooping down, flexing its muscles, which I done a video on that. Don't count on your warhouse to give you victory, for all its strength cannot save you. But the Lord watches over those who fear him and those who rely on his unfailing love. He rescues them from deletion, from death, and keeps them alive in times of famine. We put our hope in the Lord. He is our help and our shield. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name, right? The power is in his holy name. La Yahweh Sabata'awaf, right? The host of armies, his name. Yahweh Bashim Yoshai. The name Yahweh means he is, and Yahweh Shai, he saves. He saves, he delivers. And that's what it's saying there. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. Let your unfailing love surround us, Yahweh. That's in the capitals. Lord in the capitals is Yahweh. For our hope is in you alone. The water Yahweh Bashim Yoshai. Kala Yahweh Bashim Yoshai. And I'm still in awe when I see chariots. Once again, Elisha, eyes was opened, and he saw that, yes, there are more that are with us than that are with them. And the Most High's hands is not cut short that he cannot save. And I'm going to get one more, and then I'm going to end it. Just to seal the deal, just to finish the point. This is in 2 Peter 2. And 9 says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and he reserves the unjust unto the day of judgment, to be punished. So they just reserved. They're on hold, right? Nero, his host of army, his military, Nero 49, Nero 47, and his military, his national guards, they're all on hold to be reserved for destruction and punishment via the Lord, because strength is not in the military, right? Strength is in the Lord, as we just read. Strength is not in mighty arms or in horses, because the Most High done tell us it is vain. Nor Nero's 47's beast, his armored truck. There's no strength in that. Once again, it is just vain. So, Psalms 124 and 2, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick. Right, there you have it. When their wrath was kindled against us, they would have destroyed us. So that's where our power is, that's where our strength is, in the Lord. And we have something packing, the Most High be packing something far greater than their little vain military. The Wada Yahuwah Bashim Shai once again. Kala Yahuwah Bashim Shai. Until the next one, we out.